I'm not saying that this video is about health anxiety. I think it's more just about anxiety, you know. So what am I going to talk about? I'm talking about why you aren't ill, even if you think about it. Even if you think you're ill, you're not mentally ill and you're not physically ill. Okay, I'm just going to tell you a quick little funny story. So if you can imagine a penguin standing on a tropical beach, okay, boiling hot sand, sun beaming down on him, and he's burning up, everybody's going to say, what's wrong with the penguin? Nothing's wrong with the penguin. Penguins don't live on tropical beaches. They live where it's cold and it's snowy, and that's their natural environment. So you might think, what's this got to do with you? Well, what's happening, you can't say poor penguin. The penguin's just literally out of its natural environment, and that's the same as you. Okay, so what am I talking about? You most likely are in a very, very unhealthy environment, okay? So you're either not happy with your relationship, you're not happy at work, you don't understand what's wrong, but you're not often energetically or vibrationally aligned. What I'm saying is your surroundings are all wrong. Okay, you may live with people that are drug addicts. You may live with people who are alcoholics. You may live with abusive, loud people, and actually you're a really quiet person, okay? So what am I saying? A lot of the time when you have anxiety or when you become ill, it's because your environment is so unhealthy and not good for you. And you might think, well, what am I supposed to do about it? So, like I said, you might be in the wrong job, the wrong relationship, you're in the wrong circle of friends. And when you find your way back to your natural element, the natural, real place that you're supposed to be. So just imagine, even if you're at college studying something and you're doing it for someone else. And what do I mean by that? Look, you might just follow. A lot of the time I think kids these days have to leave school and go to college for a year. Try and pick something that is most suited to what you love or something, because otherwise it's going to be a hard slog. That's why people go to school for 11 years. Now, if they've had a bad experience, those 11 years are going to be the longest 11 years of their life, where they hate school, they hate themselves. Okay, so just like the penguin, you're not in your natural environment. That's one thing to really consider if you have anxiety and why you're always afraid. So let's just look back again. So most panic attacks are triggered by ignoring your gut feeling, all right? Your gut is literally the best thing to listen to, because that will tell you exactly what is right and what is wrong. Gut instinct can distinguish between it distinguishes from the rational brain. So listen, it's never going to argue. Loads of negative thinking, it rewires your brain bit by bit. So listen to me, if you've got anxiety or anything like that, and you're in this unhealthy environment, imagine, so you're not only telling yourself shitty stuff every day, you're not only listening to shitty stuff every day, you're living within it. You're living right out of what you don't belong in. So it's really something to seriously consider. No one's asking you to make a do or die decision, suddenly be in one situation to another. You can give yourself time. Sometimes it's good to give yourself like a gap, an amount of time where you're going to really look at yourself, sit down, acknowledge your feelings, think about what it is that makes you happy, what will make you happy. You can't chase happiness. You know that. Everything that you need is already inside you. Okay, so it's really important that you remember all these things. Now, listen. Okay, we talk about faith and hope and what spirituality got to do with anxiety or anything else. But if you are really in an unhealthy environment, okay, just remember, have faith and hope, because there is something positive, all right, and new on the horizon, but you just probably can't see it yet. So please don't think to yourself you're going to have to suffer and struggle and be in this all your life. That's not true. So if you look back as a kid and you were in a very unhealthy environment, you didn't feel safe, you know, this has got a lot to do with probably why you feel the way you do. A lot of people say, but Sally, my life's great. Yeah, because your mind's not taking you being triggered by what's now. It's being triggered by what's gone, what's in the past, what's in your subconscious. All right. So listen to me. You have to know that everything is available to you just as it is available to everybody. Okay, you have what it takes. You are unique, you matter, you're significant, you're important. Maybe you just don't feel that way, all right? But faith and hope often come into things, so it just carries you through difficult times, all right? So I really want you to remember that, okay? Thank you for listening and have an amazing day.